Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by to talk. Let's chat about it. So, in the 80s and 90s, we didn't really use or have clinical terms that we have now. Now we use terms like triggered and gaslighting, and we didn't have that. We kind of summed it up in one simple sentence: you need to stop playing with me. We didn't know that we had trauma. We didn't realize we were living in a world of trauma. We just lived. We just did what we did. And all the clinical terms, all of the mental health programs, those were not words or things that we even addressed. It wasn't even something that came up in conversation or that we knew we had access to. So finding out at, 48, that I had trauma, that I was dealing with and living with trauma, was new to me. That my natural distance, the fact that I disconnect from things and people quite severely, the fact that I could have all of those men, all of those gentlemen callers going in and out of my life and not having the second thought. Bye. Never occurred to me that it was the result of trauma. All I knew is this is the world I was living in, this is the world I came up in, and this is how you deal with these situations. Well, goes back to again, well, then my mama died. Lots of things keep going back to that. And I started having these visions that I never had before. Yeah, I knew these things happened, but it wasn't something that resonated. It was like, oh, okay. And I started remembering beatings. I was a bedwetter. I got beat a lot for that. I talked too much. I got beat a lot for that. Beatings. We never really thought of whippings or beatings. Those were things that just naturally happened, so no one thought about it. No one thought, how is this going to affect this child when she grows up? We forget that all these little children become big adults. And childhood trauma becomes adulthood issues. So, why did men have such low value? Well, yeah, of course. I'm another statistic of daddy issues. He was a holiday daddy. Okay, it's not even that hard. It's not a complex story. Bruh came by on my birthday and on Christmas, dropped off some money and left. Every now and then he'd pick me up, take me to JCPenney's, buy a bunch of shit, and go to Thrifty's when Thrifty's had a bar where you can eat and drop me back off. Maybe that happened once or twice, maybe 3 times a year. When I got old enough, I would go to his house, but that was weird. He thought it was okay to kiss me in the mouth as I came and then when I left. When me and my mama were having problems, he said, you know what? I would let you stay here, but it's likely I may end up wanting to have sex with you. So it's best you just go on home. And I did. I went over there when he was moving. I just popped by. Hey, Daddy, how you doing? He was packing up to move. Never told me. So I helped him pack his glasses and other pots and pans in his kitchen, and I didn't see him for several years after that. Then somewhere in the 90s, he popped up again. I was having car trouble. He fixed my brakes, and he charged me $400 for it. That was about the last time I seen him. He moved to Vegas. I was in Vegas. One of my brothers said, "You want to come see your daddy?" My daddy sent a message saying, "Well, if she gonna act like her mama, then she don't need to come." And I responded to that message and said, "She was your girlfriend before she was my mama. So who made the bad choice here, bruh?" And that was the last time we spoke. It is more than likely the next time I see him, if I elect to, will be at his funeral. And it is what it is. But those events, those things stick with a person. It shapes you. And your reaction, your behavior moving forward comes from those roots. So my abandonment started early. So by the time I got to the men, they didn't have much value. Because as far as I was concerned, they were all leaving anyway. Whether I made them leave or they elected to leave, they were all temporary. So let's make this easy. Let's not complicate things. And I didn't. Times did change. And life did change. And gratefully, I changed. But a whole lot happened before the change came. And I'm looking forward to sharing it all with you. Thank you so much. Y'all take care of yourselves. And I'll talk to you real soon.